Uh-oh. What's good? What's good is Chigozy. It's Tuesday, January 12th, 2020. And today today's another obvious day of propaganda because today has the 112 and they combine that with the 54, the 353. I mean, this is an incredible Catholic day. Catholicism equals 112. IHS 18, Jesuit Order 54, the logo's the sun, sun 9, 18, and 54, and today with 353 days remaining, that's the 71st prime, Catholic 71. So we're laying this out right now in Gematria already, and then when we go to the front page, we'll see White House, Capitol Hill, clear Catholic colony, Roman of Potomac symbolism and nods. The stream will be over. Again, we've seen all the gist of it at the way beginning. Catholicism equals 112. January 12th, right? So of all the January 12s, we have what? Jesuit Order 54. Day with 54 numerology. 1 plus 12 plus 20 plus 21. A day with a life lesson number of 18. 1 plus 12 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1, 18. And what are we talking about? Society of Jesus. They're, see, Catholic Church, Catholicism 112. Sun equals 18. If you're new here, you're following along, right? Formed on the 27th, 27/9 in 1540. Right? 27, 9. Why is that important? Sun equals 27, 9, and 54. Found on the 27/9. You see how today has 9 numerology, 54 numerology, 18 numerology, Sun 18, 9, 54. That's their logo. See how clear this is? Very, very clear. That's why it says IHS, Jesus Hominum Salvator. IHS equals 18. 45 the reflection of 54. 18. How am I getting these numbers? I is the 9th letter, H is the 8th, S is the 19th. That's the alphabetical order. You just add them up, you get 36. You see how S is the 19th letter? 1 plus 9 is 10. So if you do 9 plus 8 plus 10, that gives you what? 27. And then S is the only letter in the alphabet you reduce up to 2 times. 1 plus 0 is 1. So 981, 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 8 is 18. You see that? So it gives you these numbers. 36, just using alphabetical order, using the reduction 18, with that S exception 27, and then you reverse where A is 26, Z is 1, 45, right? The reflection is 54, because you're adding them when you reverse. When you do the same reduction, 18, and H is the 19th letter when you reverse, right? So 1 plus 9 is 10, so it's 27. I mean, this is why this is their logo. These people practice Gematria, numerology, Kabbalah. Guys, we haven't even looked at the propaganda yet. We haven't even started the video yet. I'm going in, teaching anyone new here how they do it, why they do it, what's important to them. Anyone who's new here from Ohio, that's why your seal is run by the Jesuit order. They have the Great Conjunction on their flag. It is the Jesuit order, the Society of Jesus, the Masonic order within the Catholic Church. They are at the front of all this bullshit going on. We're about to look through their propaganda, their rituals by code. And I'm explaining this very in detail because we're going to see so many sun rituals. So Donald Trump's Saturnian ass on the fucking front page. And don't forget, all this is important because it's a day with 353 days remaining. The 71st prime, Catholic equals 71. See? So it's just such a good day. And I cannot wait to go on CNN right now. We're about to see White House, Capitol Hill, very clear Jesuit stuff. Republic faces perilous crisis. So look at this. Threats around the U.S. Breaking news. New terror threat points to plot to surround Capitol, lawmaker says. You see Capitol Hill. We have Capitol Hill literally right here in this picture. Capitol Hill right here in this picture. I don't care that this just happened. I get it. That's the only bullshit part because this is the flavor right now. So it's your chances of getting this is definitely high. But again, look how they're just putting it in your fucking face. Two pictures of Capitol Hill. I mean, come on, guys. They always do this. They never fail. This is one of the patterns with 100% success rate. 100%. When you get these clear Catholic Jesuit numbers, especially you get at least two of them together. Especially when you get it in the days remaining, the date numerology and the day it is, and in the life lesson number. And we haven't even talked about the blood sacrifices. We'll see blood sacrifice 121, murder 34. I mean, I need to go to the chat. Oh man, it's low. I don't get what's going on. Okay. It sounds clear at least. I mean, I can turn it up, but we're close to clipping. Now, I mean, it should be better now. Here we go. This should be a little better. But, okay, in full volume, okay. Well, if you need to go back and see that lesson, I hope you can, at least we recorded it with a clear vocal, which is, I guess, the important part. Because anyone just joined, I explained Gematria, how it works, how they syncing up with the day, and immediately, bam, Capitol Hill. Like, again, why this is important, guys? Washington D.C. is in between Virginia and Maryland. The Virgin Mary is venerated by the Catholic Church, and it used to be called Rome on the Potomac. It is a Catholic colony. It is run by the Jesuits. It still is. They were there well before Washington D.C. was even established, which equals, I mean, this is the nation's capital. See, this is shit that you won't learn from any history book or from any class. Washington, D.C. equals 187, like Society of Jesus. They run Washington, D.C. It's not even part of America. It's just an independent city-state like the Vatican, like City of London. It's where these people operate from. So then you're wondering, well, what about Trump? Where's he played into this? This is just an actor for the Freemasons. This is a theatrical stage performer for the Society of Jesus. I mean, look at this. The Saturnian actor, 1142. I mean, it can't be any better, especially after calling him an agent for the Freemasons. Freemason 42, Jesuit 42, Saturn 42, his initials DT 420, 42. Not to mention, we get Donald on January 12th. What does Donald equal in Gematria? 112 reverse in alphabetical order. Guys, they use Gematria dates on the calendar to use to determine the flavor of propaganda they give you. This is how it works. This is why I can just flow through this like it's no problem. We can load it up, see any piece, and see why it's here. You see how it all works out? Anyone can do this live. Because I'm telling you, there's nothing new or special, or it's not. I mean, this is encoded propaganda. I mean, look, come on. Do I have to say any more? On the 12th day of the year and the 12th day of the month, a 12-year-old was killed after a grenade likely bought at an antique mall exploded. Antique mall, sorry, I can't read. A 12-year-old was killed after a grenade likely bought at an antique mall exploded. And of course, they give you this 58 minutes ago. Also, like this 56 minutes ago down there. These are the ones that are relevant. Like, they always like cache these and make them relevant for what they're doing. Look, 11:12. I mean, guys, again, as I'm just saying, it takes no skill to do this. To do what I'm doing, to show you how to see how it is coded by the numbers, numerical encoded rituals every single day. How literally anyone can do this. As I'm saying that, look at possibly the easiest riddle they could possibly give you. A 12-year-old was killed on the 12th day of the year. They're telling you this, and then you click on it. They update it at the 12th minute of the hour. I mean, it's like, how could you see this and be like, man, that's all just such a big coincidence? No, it's a riddle. It is a riddle. You know, in Virginia, Grenade equals 54. They with 54 numerology. Telling you about a grenade. Oh my goodness, man. And yeah, just for the record, I'm laughing at the Jesuits, the gang who is producing all this and putting it in front of our face on CNN, their outlet. I'm laughing essentially at CNN, not about the people in the story or any of that stuff. First, I'm not bullying anybody. Always keep that in mind with the ages of these people. And again, regardless of their age, I'm not gonna laugh at any of these people. I mean, it's all you see what this is, but I'm not gonna I can't suppress myself. It's hard to suppress myself on that level. I want to see Virginia real quick. Virginia. See, a quick U.S. lesson, especially for all my friends not from America. Here's Virginia. Here's Maryland. Washington, D.C. is right here. It's in between Virginia and Maryland. Virgin Mary. D.C. is right here. Today's one of their days. Give you more propaganda. The 10th state. So I want to make sure it wasn't the 12th state. Although they did mention other places, North Carolina. The 12th state, see? North Carolina, the 12th state, being used in this propaganda. Guys, I cannot believe what I'm looking at right now. I'm going to recap this and go to the chat real quick. Because we have just pretty much started, and look at how crazy this has been. Today is the 12th day of the year. They're reporting that a 12-year-old boy was killed after a grenade likely bought at the antique mall exploded. Updating it at the 12th minute of the hour. And in the first paragraph, they mention he bought it from the 12th state of the United States of America. So again, tell me, how is this not a numerical ritual? How you could even just guess, oh, well, okay, Virginia's not the 12th state, but I'm sure, they're going to use the 12th state here. That's even why I tried to look at it. And bam, North Carolina. Guys, he didn't have to buy it from North Carolina. Do you understand? He didn't have to buy it from here. He got to buy it from West Virginia. You know what I mean? He got to buy it from South Carolina. He didn't have to go from, or the guy from Virginia didn't have to go to here. He could have gone anywhere else, right? They made sure he went to the 12th state. I mean, it's just, oh, audible, good. Well, good. After that riddle, I mean, it's just like, you can't make this shit up, man. It's just like, yeah, 112, right? Oh, was there like a 112 you guys saw specifically? It's the grenades were, and when you read out 12, what do you get? Oh, 2475. Okay. Again, grenade 54. They were 54 numerology. Jesuit order 54, and I really think there's even more here with 12 that they're saying. But I mean, it's just, this is the most blatant thing I've ever seen. Oh, look, you guys are just writing 112. 112. Look at this date, June 13th. 613 is a 112 prime number. I mean, what? I mean, look at this crap. You guys are literally, look at this. Look at the chat. Look at the comments. Adam Lands at 112. 112, ha ha ha, right? People are mentioning 112, 112, and then we scroll down, we look through this, and they give us 112 prime in date form. The child was killed on December 23rd, the 12th month, by an exploding grenade that ATF believes was bought on June 13th from the Fancy Fleet Antique Mall in Charlotte, North Carolina. And June 13th is what? 613. Again, today is 112. They're telling us about this as well. Again, Catholicism, 112. But 613 is the 112 prime. So June 13th, they're mentioning that date. Guys, this has to be the easiest riddle in the history of CNN bullshit propaganda. At least one of the easiest. I mean, it's really hard to rank these because they're really all, I mean, this much bullshit. But I mean, this is just crazy. When they use the same exact number and lace it all the way down and everything, I mean, December 23rd, 2020. I can't even type right now. My hands are a bit cold. Oh, day with 12 numerology. I mean, this is just too much. This is just too much. A day with 12 numerology, because everything here has been 12, 12, 12. Day with 12 numerology, right? Was when he died. So 12-year-old got a grenade from the 12th state, died on a day with 12 numerology. They update this at 11/12, publish it on the 12th of this month. I mean, it's a big riddle. And the name of the place, Fancy Flea Antique Mall. Fancy Flea Antique Mall equals 108. 81. Ritual 81. Fancy Flea, there we go, 37. There we go. This number, again, back in my mind, there's always these targets, and this is one of them. 37 is, it's interesting. I thought we were going to see this a lot earlier, but they just straight up did 12 the whole time. But what Antique Mall? Fancy Flea. Fancy Flea 37 to 12 prime. I mean, this is just absolutely encoded. I mean, it's like how they made this up. It's like this has to be just. I mean, you guys know the conclusion. I mean, whether if almost like they're just trying to bait me to just say more about this and then give me a strike for how encoded this is. Charlotte, North Carolina. 107, like ritual sacrifice. Charlotte. 112, the name of the place. See, 112. Today's January 12th. Again, blood sacrifice 121. This is the blood sacrifice component of what they're talking about. Yeah, you did. Okay, yep. 613 is the 112 prime, and then they're mentioning June 13th. He bought it on June 13th, and it killed him on December 23rd. And here's another thing we can look at from June 13th, 2020 to December 23rd. I mean, guys, this is such a good riddle. I mean, this is just like this is gonna wake people up. There's gonna be someone out there that's gonna see this and get woken up from it. And I'm gonna make sure to push this one. June 13th. December 23rd. 193 days, the 44 prime. Kill 44. Assassination 611. Spent 6 months, 11 days. 6 months, 10 days, like 61 to 18 prime. But that 193 really stands out. Besides Roman Catholic Church 193, but kill 44, execution 44, 193 is the 44 prime. We see this number with killings all the time. And what's a grenade? It's a military weapon. It's a military item. Military 44. The whole name of the flea market equals 107, like military. Why even a flea? It was a flea market, right? I want to see why I got it from. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Whoops. Oh, flea market 38, like death, killing, murder. A flea market 61, 6 months, 10 days from when he gets it, he dies. I mean, it's just. Wow. Yeah, so I'll leave those up and you know take those down later because that needs to be spread. That's just like That's exactly, like it's like fishing. Really, every day you gotta look at me as a fisherman. I'm fishing for riddles, pieces of propaganda, rituals to hopefully either show to y'all and y'all can look at further or learn from. So you don't have to spend your time going through all this bullshit propaganda, or I can find a really good riddle, promote it like on Twitter and other means, and then you'll wake people up with these really really good ones. And and then we get this. Speaking of fishing, we get Indonesian search team recovers black box at Sriwijaya plane crash site. I think this Sriwijaya is coded. A killing 115-43. Isn't 43 a plane crash as well? Yep, see plane crash 43, like Sriwijaya, guys, you could just pick these things off the front page. Wait, I see. I knew I was gonna spell it wrong. Sriwijaya. I did it wrong. Oh no, I didn't. I did it right. I did it right. Sriwijaya 43, like plane crash. Whoops, yeah. Sriwijaya. So, and again, I mean, it's just so perfect. Plane crash numbers. Florida. Of course, we have Florida here. It's not 43 date numerology, but just today was a blood sacrifice, murder numbers. Florida on the front page. Death 20 with a 353-day remaining connection. Alabama, the scripted game. Fake as fuck. I'm so glad that they won, honestly. Because I was thinking about all these fucking guys. Yes, these people need to get their head out of their fucking ass. Fuck OSU. Like everyone thinks that OSU is the fucking awesome shit, the great. Everyone cares about them. Guys, it's fake. The games are so rigged and scripted. Zach told you since October that it was gonna be Bama to win, and they're winning because these games are fake. It's so fake. And now these fucking losers can now go off and maybe wake up to this. Maybe this actually may be the fuel to wake these fuckers up to how fake this is. Oh man, we're so sad Ohio State lost. Well, here, let me show you how they lost. All the games are fake. But they're like, no, 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 no. Ryan Day, we miss Urban Meyer. Like, these people are dumb, man. They fucking deserve it. New bullet train can speed through brutal freezes. With the Jesuit order colors on there. Winston Breaks says, I feel like Gematria is the sacrificial crosshair points of manufactured rituals to control people's consciousness by triggering their emotions. The research FPV Angel channel is the map. Yeah, it definitely crosshair points. That's interesting how you yeah, I mean they do link this all together. Yeah, wearing a mask is a slave to the system. See, okay, I'm not even sure if it's the AI, if it's someone, it could be a mix of both. Like how they come up with this 12-year-old story. I mean, but the thing is, I think these people just have fun coming up with this shit. I think they just came up with this like a while ago, all part of their agenda. Like they probably just spend their time like right now they're like today like their day job, their day activity is they sit around. Again, this is what I, of course, presume. Like I'm not there, but I think these people really do sit around and come up with just the next thing in the script. Maybe they like amend the current script if they have to and things like that, but to make sure everything kind of stays the way they do. And they have maybe computers to help them, but it's almost like they just have fun doing it, you know? Like I think you can never look at it from a line of like, oh, it's so boring to do this or boring to. No, guys, they fucking love doing this. Like if you love doing something, would you want a computer to do everything for you? No, you would want to also do it yourself. So I think these people really do sit around and come up with the next shit and laugh at all the people. And I think they do a lot of it by hand still. Just like have fun with it. Maybe they can read very ritualistically. I don't even know. America United announced as inaugural theme. If it equals 59, I'm done, man. Or 46 or some stupid number. Oh my goodness. Oh god, even worse. Oh my god. I was even thinking, they have like a 59-year-old black. Okay, look at this. They have him with a Kamala Harris. Look, nigger 60. Conspiracy 123. But the 228 84. Guys, United States of America equals 228 and 84. This is insane. This is so. It's like they know that we understand that they do this and they just keep doing it. That's the thing. They keep doing this. They'll never not do it. America United 228 84. Like what? United States of America. This is another thing that's gonna go down the history books now as one of those really good riddles. Just like how, annual coeptus and God we trust, we the people, kind of, they all equal 58, right? So things like that. United States of America 228 84. And now we have what? America United or United America. It's a new thing. America United. And now it's this inaugural theme. So the song already existed or something, you know what I mean? But still, like America United 228 84, United States of America 228 84. These people use Gematria to craft all of this stuff together. I mean unbelievable. And they even updated at 10:49. America equals 49. Guys, this is American propaganda. It is by this specific code of letters and numbers. They use these base ciphers, alphabetical order, rules of numerology, reverse alphabetical order, and then the rule of numerology. It's really one system. I mean, it's all about how you process and compartmentalize it. That's why getting caught up on the ciphers is just ridiculous. It's the alphabetical order, and you apply numerology to each digit, and then you can reverse the alphabetical order, and then apply numerology to each digit. And within that, there's a couple of exceptions, and that's it. That is your finite set of rules. Go have fun. And look what you're getting. America 49. I mean, come on. And then 1039, you're 139, or 1049, 149 to 35th prime. Your Skull and Bones 149, Catholic 35. It's just absolutely unbelievable. America 49, 1049. And this was published yesterday. There was 33 numerology. This is just just the biggest slap in the face to anyone who knows how to read. Again, the inauguration's on 20/1 like the Jesuit order. Yeah, AI definitely they could mean I feel like they're doing a mix of both. That's just my personal theory. I think they just like it so much. Like maybe for the whole 12-year-old boy thing, like they had to maybe like throw in some little dummy props here and there in terms of like making this work, making that work. What to do with like to do with anything. Hey, Nikki. I haven't seen his warning video yet. But I'll check it out. Hey guys, subscribe to Dr. Savage if you aren't already. Puts out excellent content. Hey Nikki, so glad to see you. We're about to enter TMZ. I think the biggest ritual of the day we already passed. It's this 12-year-old killed, after buying a grenade from the 12th state, killed on a date with 12 numerology. I mean, there's so many 12s in that. Trump's the glue holding extremists together. 750. Donald equals 50, like America. 750. See, America 50. Donald 50. And they have this piece of Donald Trump propaganda at 750. Catholic Church 75. That's what's putting this out. We haven't gone anywhere. Catholic Church 75. They run TMZ. They run CNN, Fox News, other things too. Breitbart, Reuters, MSN. I'm gonna stop naming them because you can literally sit there all day and just name them. They run all this propaganda. That's why I just call it all of this propaganda, because that's what it is. The Capitol Police and the Sergeant at Arms ran a meeting and told the members that security at the inauguration will include metal detectors, and even members of Congress must pass through because they're actors. It's when they're passing through, that's literally them acting in part of the play. Trust me, because think about it. Members of Congress will never, just for all intents and purposes, never want to assassinate the president, or what I mean. They're never gonna want to do anything because they're all mind control slaves and agents for the cabal. All actors, all co-workers on the grand stage. So so that's why this line here, this makes you think that they're all opposing each other, big politics. No, the only people divided are the people who believe the politics. That's why politics to me is the dumbest fucking thing. It's like the only people who are being affected by it are the fucking losers who fall for this shit, who pick a side, who get caught up in all that type of shit, the policies, and you know what I mean? Because think about it, the actors, they don't give a fuck at all. They're just making money, working for the Jesuits, doing their thing. So like how much of a fool do you have to be to even get into politics one bit? If you just think about it that way, especially, like, you gotta feel super dumb. And I hope I made someone feel super fucking dumb, because now they will stop believing this shit, stop believing QAnon. I mean, and that's what they gotta throw that in here. The officials running the meeting said they can't take anything for granted, especially given that there seems to be a small QAnon faction that presents a danger. Why is QAnon even a threat? See, the threat, the danger is always the government. They are the danger, then they provide the solution. See? Because let's just say that we became a really good faction, because what we're trying to do, we're not like, do this type of shit. We're trying to go there and, say, hey, we demand this is, actual things. But at the end of the day, now we have QAnon to, I hate to even use this word, compete with, but pretty much in the minds of the masses. And they're going to be lumping us all with them, guys. This is what the government does. They created such a big enough opposition. So when you're trying to do something, you have this big just thing in the fucking way. These people are sophisticated. They know how to do things. They don't like you're playing. It's like playing a game of chess against someone who's extremely good, or any game, any video game, any game at all. You're playing against someone who's extremely good, years, millennia of experience, mentorship, and you're just very average player, or even you can be pretty good. Or most of these people well below average. So that's the thing, they dumb them down, and on top of that they're very sophisticated. So think about that. Think about what that leads to. It just leads to a bunch of dumb fucking sheep, a fucking nation of morons who do every last thing falling into the agenda, following through. If they give you more of this stuff, I mean, come on, man. These people are just so disgusting. I was laughing because fish equals 33 and 42, and not that they're even doing that numerologically, but I just see fish. I just think of Jesus, fish, biblical stuff, Holy Bible 45. I just see that immediately. I'm not even saying that's what they're doing in this one particularly. Manatee. I don't know. I want to go to the chat real quick. Oh yeah, it's definitely okay if you guys can't always chat. I'm gonna keep rambling, and that's why I do keep talking. 'Cause I know there's people who are just listening in who can't even watch the screen, who can't chat. That's completely fine. Like Sandy, I keep clicking this link. Bob Barker just linked something from Zach's blog. Guys, definitely check out his blog. Quit asking where's Zach been. Always check his blog first because he's always on this posting. 4,000 armed Trump supporters to keep Biden from being inaugurated on January 20th, 2021, says federal government briefing. I mean, it's just 4,000. Guys, this is exactly what Zach's been predicting. That's what's just so hilarious. Zach, this is to the letter what he's been saying. He said the prediction said that these things were going to happen. This has been written, and he saw the signs, and the numbers worked out, and this is literally happening. And even if it's a terror threat that never even happens, it's the fact that they're saying this can happen. The thing already kind of happened with the insurrection thing. This briefing was on the 11th, 9 days before inauguration day. See what they did where with the terrorism reminder. And notice how patriots are associated with terrorism in 2021. Keep in mind this is 20 years after the Patriot Act. Oh my goodness, man. So a 9/11 ritual, of course, at 10:53 they updated this at Jesuit Order 153. Yeah, this is very powerful. No, no, no. You have to again. These things you have to pay attention to. That's why I always call attention to these things because I don't let this get through the fucking ridiculous minds of these deniers. Think about how this is Zach going on CNN, right? On his own, independent from me, of his own volition, right? Just completely independent from me at all, like completely unlinked. So many variables are at play for when he's able to wake up 3 hours behind as well, because he's 3 hours behind. At least I'm talking about time zones. So that being said, he still gets his propaganda at 10:53. And how many times then, when I just decided on my lunch breaks to do this, we're on their propaganda and we're going through all the time. 153, 10:53, 10:44, Jesuit order numbers all the time. That's why I'm saying this is very important to just take into account the sources coming from, how it's happening, and how these numbers are appearing regardless of when you're coming here to see their propaganda. That's how you know they're doing it. That right there fucking proves the entire thing, busted wide open again. That's why I took time to explain that, because all these like again, because I know y'all try to share this with people and they tell you this and all these like dumb excuses. Is like if you really just process half the shit they even said. I'm not saying you don't, but if you just really try to do it, and told them walked them through it, maybe you have some success with them, or they'll just shut you off. They'll probably shut you off though. That's really what's going to happen. They'll shut you off because they'll realize that it's true. Because their brain will actually try to process that, but oh, it's actually all makes sense, and immediately it makes sense to them. Then they say, let's change the subject, blah blah blah. Then just fuck them. Go move on to someone else. But you just saved yourself a bunch of time. Vaccination passport, UK news. Oh, sub Daniel OJ. I like how you always remind me to check UK. I should be checking that more often. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I'm with Zach too on that, Daniel. Yeah, their tech is super advanced. So UK health passport. Oh, MSN. Or I'll kill the UK health passport too. But guys, I have to check this out and wake people up with that. I just don't get how someone will be sleeping on this knowledge at this point. What? Vaccine passports in Britain. Again, why if you're new here, you're wondering why is it England with all this vaccine stuff? Because England equals 30, 57 like vaccine and 132. So yeah, all my British friends, English friends, and again, since in America, if they're telling us about it, when they say England, they mean all of UK. So this is agenda's coming for you as well. It sucks to say, but England equals 57, 30, 132, like vaccine, and that's what they're using you for this scheme. They are gaming you through this numerology practice, and it's time to just use this as evidence to wake people up because it's clearly only getting worse. It's clearly only getting worse. 41-second video, the 13 prime. I don't know what this is though. I see the NASA. This is about NASA Juno. Yeah. See Juno real quick. Let me get sidetracked, but that 41. I know Mercury's 41. Is this supposed to be a video? What is this? Oh. Strange FM signal discovered coming from one of Jupiter's moons. I thought we were looking at the UK thing real quick. I just got confused. This is what Bob Barker shared. I mean, guys, this is complete garbage from NASA. 100%. What? It's not even this. It's not even. Guys are just playing some classic music. You gotta be kidding me. Do I'm laughing? Because because this is how much they mock you. They just tell you shit and expect you to believe it. Instead of giving us, the strange FM signal discovered coming from one of Jupiter's moons to give us this. Mockery. Like, what are they doing? This image. Oh, the visual signals. You can't hear them. Oh, still. I mean, come on, man. I get that part, but still. Jupiter. Look at that. Jupiter. So that's what I put in the tweet. And 107. FM signal. They guys to give you some artistic pictures. So yeah, this is a signal we found. FM signal 36. Like Jupiter. I mean, it's just by the numbers. Jupiter 36, FM signal. This is encoded nonsense. And what are they even mocking you with? FM frequency modulation. Like, this is what this gang's probably all about. Doing that nefariously. Just mocking you with that riddle. It's just what 1 month trial. These people are scammers. Look how they're scammers. Look, they want me to pay for this shit. Why could just disable JavaScript? Refresh. Look. So do you see how the UK government, which is again the same one world order, they try to steal my pounds? They're not getting anything. They're not getting a single pence from me. Nope. So the passport created by biometrics firm, I approve. Not at all. Let's see what the Jesuits, what the hands in this one. Oh, 67, blood sacrifice 67, 95, 95 thesis from Martin Luther. I approve. 95 theses. I approve. You prove your thesis. Oh my goodness. Is that really what they're fucking doing? Right? Like you have your thesis, like in grad school, you have to prove it or whatever. I prove. And then 95 theses from Martin Luther and the Jesuit reform to counteract that. Is that really what they're doing? Oh my god, man. I'm fucking crying at that one. That's just fucking too funny. Guys, these people are so. When you understand Gematria numerology, and these riddles and the history of these people, you clearly see the tributes to themselves, the Jesuits, always do. The passport created by biometrics firm I approve and cybersecurity firm Mvine will be issued in the form of a free app allowing users to digitally prove if they have received the vaccine. This is stupid. Guys, again, they're using the smartphones to warm you up. Don't be surprised if they don't do the biometric shit for another 5-10 years. But they'll do the smartphones first, and maybe people will just get sick of doing that, or then maybe they spend 10 years of like people getting hacking them, doing this and that. Then the government said, okay, people have done too many things to this. It's time to make everything biometric. I don't know. I mean, 10 years might be too long, but I could see it being smartphone. They're not gonna push like the biometric shit too soon. You're right. They got to wean people in, like Mvine with the Jesuit Order 63. Oh man, 41-second video. Yep. Health passports will be global. Yeah, definitely. You'll probably never be able to see your family again in person. Yeah, that's the world we're in. I mean, I saw this coming 10 years ago. I'm sure you guys did too. So I mean, but when I say that, I just mean like I'm mentally prepared for all this type of crap. Hey, Nikki, problem. These comments are pumping out because they're throttled. Like, guys, the comments can easily asynchronously be running in the background as I'm streaming. Sure, I can have another screen. I don't have another screen up to have, but it's like, yeah. I'm glad you're cracking up. Yeah. Yeah, anything's more contagious than the flu now. It's down 98%. Guys, that's the biggest mockery in the world. The flu being down 98%. I mean, people should just understand that. That means that they're diagnosing flu as COVID. That COVID turns into the flu. It's like, come on. They're also and they look at humanity as a virus, a detriment to the earth, and try to reset and wipe out all history. You wonder why Obama was sweating on that iPad Goat vid. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna ramp up the speed on that for sure. I mean, again, like like I know all civilizations have been wiped out and things like that, and how things just wipe out get reset. Guys, this gang they want to control that next reset if they haven't even controlled all the past ones. And how would you do it in 2020, 2021 with all this medical? How we use technology. The best way to use it is before you even do all the blackouts and stuff. You got to have this damage over time effect. And that's what they do with the COVID. You have to run in the background, and then you just smash everyone with blackouts and everything else, and then it's over. Yeah, that's just why I mean, I feel like if you just logically think it through, of course, it can always be wrong. But if that shit type of shit happened, wouldn't it be the people already in these like third world countries, these nations that don't have constant power, constant this and that, and the literally just villages? I mean, wouldn't you think those people are impacted the absolute least when everything hits the fan? Yeah, literally, the day that shit happens, those people won't even know what's going on. The shit will probably be going on for months. They still won't know what's going on until maybe someone comes over, maybe their nephew comes over with some, their propaganda on their phone, and they can tell them about it or something. I don't know, but other than that, they won't know about it. That's why I keep like advising that might be the next move, because where these developed places are heading, I do not see, especially America. Yeah, it's just I've always just known America's just been too comfortable for too long. And I've just known that they're gonna flip the switch, and they give you all these warning signs beforehand. And again, even if America was gonna get better from here on out, that's not gonna change my mind either. So that's even the thing. I mean, it doesn't even matter really what has gonna happen. I mean, especially at this point. See, where's the? This is ridiculous. Okay, UK. I was like, why am I saying Donald Trump on Telegraph? Of course I am. Guys, that's what I'm saying. I hate how worldwide all this American garbage is. Vaccine passports should be trialed by thousands of Britons. I just want to finish kind of reading this. We are The idea is that we are there, ready and waiting in the event that we find ourselves interested in a situation where we need to prove something about ourselves. Why do you have to prove anything? Why do you have to prove anything to anyone? See, it's authority. You have to prove something to an authority, or to someone who doesn't matter, which is authority as well. Originally, we started off with this need to prove whether you've had an antibody test, but it can be equally used to demonstrate whether you've been vaccinated. See? Andrew Budd, Chief Executive of iProve. Again, that's a 95 Martin Luther name, so let's see what this guy has. Oh, coronavirus, or no, pandemic 38151, of course. I mean, pandemic 38151, like Andrew Budd. You see that? And Andrew equals 65, like pandemic as well. How do I remember that? Because they've done this before. I think, I gotta go on my other channel, go to one of the thumbnail with the guy spraying the bus. Either him or the guy on the bus, either him or the guy either in the story, his name was Andrew, and his name equals 65. And I was like, okay, pandemic 65, Andrew 65 Cuomo got the Emmy for how he acted during this pandemic. So again, when you see how they do this all the time, again and again, it's very easy to see and understand these patterns. Sure, you need like a little bit of like. I mean, that's only honestly where a lot of people will differ. Maybe how quick they can put things together, how much they can remember. But it doesn't matter. Like you can't see those as limitations or things to like stop you from doing anything. I mean, they're really irrelevant at the end of the day. As long as you know how to share this research, which is easy. I show you how to do all the time with Twitter, with sharing with people, blogging, anything, videos. Because if you're just telling people in person, I mean, that's always good. I'm not saying, I'm not definitely talking against that or heading the pavement. I just mean, especially like your friends, your family, the people you know. It's like, yeah, you'll reach them maybe, but usually you won't, and you can reach way more people. We can just reach way more people online. I think this idea is to find determined people who want to use their talents to help us do something, who want to learn to produce things that can help wake people up. It doesn't have to be videos. Guys, this is one of my talents. One of my talents is reading the news, reading the propaganda like a sheep. That's one of my traits and talents, and I'm using it to, you know, to expose this agenda. I like to read. I like to talk and read and explain things and break things down and compartmentalize things and share them and make sure other people understand. If that's not your strong suit and you don't like to do it, then don't feel like you have to do it. But you gotta come up with a way to show people what's going on. Like, it just as simple as the 747 update time. Let me come on, 47 Masonic 74. We're here with the FBI is zeroing in on 10 to 15 cops at 747 Masonic 115 74. I mean, it's just Masonic rituals day after day, 10 to 15 cops, 747 update time. I'm glad it's not 10 to 17, you know, FBI with another 17. Look at this, another stage photo. They make sure to get this 45, make America great again. Look at what happened at the end of Donald Trump's presidency. This is, guys, this is going to go down in history. The history of the United States of America for eternity. It'll be just as significant as Paul Revere and all those other garbage that they teach you. And well, people think, sure, we know they're actors and it's all bullshit. But guess what? Even 400 or 500 years down the line, if we haven't done anything about this will definitely be remembered as something that just happened. And if you think about it this way, think about it. The Boston Tea Party, for example, you think that was all, guys, that was all a ritual done by the gang. The same exact type of shit. All done on purpose, staged, and then goes down to history. This is American history. They're all plays. Now, if you're, especially all my friends in England, if you want to go back and learn American history, now you can actually look at it from that lens. You already do. I know you guys do. But anyone new here, you have to look at it as theater, because that's what it is. It's theater. They call it the theater of war. They tell you all these things. It's all true. Abe Lincoln. These people are just actors. Look at this fucking wizard right here, just walking around. Fuck your feelings. In Nancy Pelosi's office, because these are just actors in Nancy Pelosi's office. Another exit sign. They love having exit in their propaganda. Exit 58, like Freemasonry. You know, Donald 2350 winning the 58th presidential election. CNN Sarah Seidner, driven to tears by LA COVID crisis. I was laughing because Nikki's in the chat and she's gonna be like, "What crisis?" Oh my goodness. 649. It's just like, come on, man. Pleading to the people, please wear your mask, please social distance. Oh my god, we gotta have to watch this, guys. This is an actor. What you're about to watch is a play. It's propaganda from the Catholic Church. They're literally setting some actor out here who's been known to be in all these, divisive things. I think she was there for Michael Brown, all this type of stuff. These people are agents. And we're gonna see how she's lying to you in this 2-minute, 8-second video. COVID 28, 128 seconds. Sarah Seidner. We got to code this first. I have to code them first so you can really see. Sarah Seidner, 45, 72, 63, Jesuit order, 72, 63, 54. Seidner, 33. With the 3993 they have. Race War, 6933. That's what she was covering, the Michael Brown race war stuff. We'll see how many days from my birthday they're publishing this, too. See? Monday morning. So this is yesterday. So Sarah Seidner, you're about to see how fake this shit is. May 31st. That's how I'm not gonna waste any time. I know you guys are probably waiting for this. May 31st, 1972. So May 31st, from her 48th birthday. Look at this propaganda 48 till yesterday when she was doing this. Yes, what's the date numerology yesterday? 53 numerology, 1733, Seidner 33. And don't forget, oh wait, well, 226 days from her birthday, the Roman Catholic Church 226. 322, 322, 32 weeks and 2 days from my birthday, Skull and Bones number, Abrahamic religions, this thing in 322. I really know they sync this up from an upcoming birthday. Yep, 4 months, 20 days, nigger 42. Are you not seeing this crap? This is race shaming as well. We know her from race war rituals. Look at this. This is in the media a black actor. See, Sarah Seidner. You see what this woman looks like. If you're just listening in, she is black, at least in the media. Let's put it like that. So what? What are we seeing here? We see Sarah Seidner here, right? Seidner 42. Nigger 42. It's 4 months, 20 days from her upcoming 49th birthday. She was on this one show with Allison Camerata, crying, pleading to you about this bullshit propaganda. Go wear your mask, all this crap we're about to see. Of course, Allison Camerata 222, like Wuhan coronavirus, pleading, like World Economic Forum. After we watch the video, we'll see how many days from her birthday this is. But this is just incredibly stupid.
This is the 10th hospital that I have been.
And then they started at 5:38 in Los Angeles. And of course, LA 121, like blood sacrifice. Plenty more of that.
Great.
I'll start it over. I won't talk I'll try not to talk for the rest of it, but that's playing Murder 38.
This is the 10th hospital that I have been. I'm sorry. This is the 10th. I apologize. I'm gonna try to get through this. This is the 10th.
So that, guys, you saw how I was tearing up earlier, laughing, and how at least my eyes were kind of wet around. Her eyes are completely dry. This is an actor for the federal government. Don't you see? Guys, you saw how she's just choking up right there. Like, really, guys, we've all been there. I was trying not to cry even harder when I was laughing. We've all been there. And her eyes, there's not even a sign of it. We've seen so many people cry on camera. So many people tear up on camera. So many people get emotional on camera. And look at her eyes. Unbelievable. I have to point that out before we continue. But this is dumb as fuck. I mean, what are they trying to sell you here? Oh my goodness. Again, Pandemic 38. Don't forget that. Pandemic 38.
I apologize. I'm gonna try to get through this. This is the 10th hospital that I have been in. And to see the way that these families have to live after this and the heartache that goes so far and so wide.
I finally got one out.
It's really hard to take. I'm sorry, Allison.
Hey, Sarah, no apology. No apology needed. You've been watching your reporting on the ground throughout this horrific year. And we have all been struck by the grief, the collective grief that all of us are in. And to see these families who are soldiering through it, who are persevering, and who are having to have these funerals in parking lots, like the ones that you showed us, it is just a collective trauma that all of us are living through. And Sarah, we all appreciate the heart that you bring to this every single day, as well as your excellent reporting.
Thanks. It's just not okay. It's not okay what we're doing to each other. These families should not be going through this. No family should be going through this. So please listen to what this family is saying. Don't let this be you. Do whatever you can to keep this from killing your family members and your neighbors and your friends and your teachers and doctors and firefighters. All of these people are here to help you, but you have to do your part.
Sarah, we wouldn't be able to see it so vividly without your reporting. And so thank you very much. We all feel for you. It's taking a toll on all of the reporters who are going into the hospitals. And you've just done an incredible job for us. So thank you very much. Take care of yourself, and we'll check back.
They mock you so hard at that. You just done an incredible job for us. Acting, exactly. They just literally told you that. You know, you sold it so well. Well, she didn't use the word sell, but she said, you know, you're working so hard. You're doing so well. I mean, she's literally telling you how much she's selling it to you. Because maybe you can say maybe with the eyeshadow, with the way girls' makeup is, you don't see the tears. Because I always appeal to these dumbass people who try to prove that this is real. How she was really crying. The only thing I would see with that is that she was under complete mind control, and they actually just made her fucking cry, or she cried on command like an actor would. But even then, I don't just look for the fucking tears. You can just see through her eyes, man. There was no emotion in that at all. Maybe you could just say I'm just saying things. I don't give a fuck, guys. That was fake as hell. Guys, she knows it's all bullshit. Why is she what is she crying about? Like you would honestly have to be mind controlled to actually have any real emotion over this shit. I mean, look at me. I'm here laughing at it because it's all stupid. Oh, there's people in a hospital. They're dying. I'm crying. Okay, guys. Since the inception of a hospital, if you go to any hospital, guess what? There's gonna be people there dying. That happens at a hospital. And she's like, "Oh, there's people that's dying. Families here, sad." It's like, yeah, you're in a fucking hospital. What else would you expect from there? It's just stupid. God, man, of course they say that for TMZ because they know people here are just that retarded that they'll just watch that and be like, "Oh yeah, so sad now." Right, I think that was even a good time to wrap up the stream. Emotion is a fuel on social engineering. Yeah, it is. It is a fuel. It's the biggest fuel in a lot of things and really everything. If you're trying to manipulate someone and you get a hold of their emotions, you just control them. If someone can't get a hold of their emotions, you can use that against them so hard, and that's what this gang does. And I think I'm telling you that so you don't do that with someone. Like when you understand, okay, this person's being very emotional. Let me make sure I'm not playing into them. Not facilitating this or that. If you understand that, you can use it both ways. So that's why they had that here. Driven to tears. God, man. I'm not gonna lie though, I think a lot of people, I mean, I can't confirm this, but I think a lot of people who even fall for all this propaganda probably didn't believe that either. Just based on Sarah Seidner, just how cheesy that was, and I think a lot of people just don't like her anyway. This is just wishful thinking. None of that might be true. Everyone might fucking love her. Think she's such a good fucking hero. Oh, Obama. COVID nightmare. Yeah, it's a COVID nightmare. No, guys, again, if this was a deadly pandemic, if they all had people around them that were dying, or they even had friends of friends and people were dying, if they were all sick, if they already were in a hospital, like, oh, never again am I gonna get COVID. If it was so fucking bad, they wouldn't be there. Think about it. Would you be there? If there was an actual deadly virus going around killing people, and if you got it, like, you're just gonna die, it's really fucking bad, and it was actual after all like they're saying it. Would you do this? I wouldn't. You would be fucking dumb to do this. If it's because there's a new strain out with 56% more infection rate. Why would you do this? It was all real. If it was actually a thing, it's because these people don't believe this shit at all. Again, actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than a lot of things. For them to do this, they understand there's nothing going on. Why are they wearing masks? Because they're fucking retarded. They're sheep. They do things because they're told to do it, and they just do it out of habit now, and or they believe that they're there, that these little masks will protect them from all the little viruses that are flying around, supposedly. Yes, this is America. This is the United States of America. You have these mask losers in the fucking group still. Look at this. Stay safe out there. Security with, let's get fucking surgeon. Joe Biden. I mean, because I really think it's two actors too. I mean, this is what I'm saying. TMZ, they literally just give you actors. I don't even think it's a real White House security at all. I mean, it's just all the fakest shit. Okay. Mia Ponsetto allegedly trespassed at NYC apartment. Photos of damage. So I already know this riddle real quick. Real quick, we gotta see Emerson Camarota's birthday from yesterday. But NY12 is the 12th day of the month. We getting that with NYC. June 21st, 1966. We can just do to her upcoming 55th birthday. Right now she's 54. June 26th. So Sidner 39, it's 167 days, the 39th prime from her birthday. Secret Society 166, 23 weeks and 5 days, the Society of Jesus 235. Yep. The QAnon terrorist with horns was an actor before the Capitol invasion. That's what I'm saying. They get actual actors to even do this because they're trained. They know what they're doing. I mean, guys, acting is not easy. I say all the time, acting. Sure, like we can try our best to act and maybe pass, but like if you want to be a really good actor, like it actually takes time, talent, practice, training. Like maybe to act in that, to wear the devil horns and parade around like that, sure. But like even then, like you gotta do certain poses. It's not as easy as it looks. You gotta like do certain things at certain times when like the people are this way. You gotta do things on cue, right? So like they just use trained actors a lot to do their things. It's just easier. You would snort COVID for breakfast. Or snort COVID for breakfast. Yeah, because nothing will probably happen. Vaccines and masks post COVID. The sheep have already accepted that. Yeah, they've accepted it since day one. Because they still believe that if they just keep doing it, it'll all go away at some point. It's like they're going to keep believing that forever. So they're just going to keep doing it. It's like this. It's the simplest mind game that they're falling for. It's just so sad. And they keep blaming, oh, it's because of the Republicans, everyone down south, they're not wearing masks, and COVID keeps spreading around the nation. That's what they believe, that Trump supporters don't wear masks, and they keep gathering, and, college kids and Bama fans. Again, Bama, Alabama. And again, what have I been saying? I've been saying this since day one. Southern states are used routinely to exemplify how, you know, people are dumb, they're stupid, and they don't wear masks and they don't social distance. So Alabama won, and now they're showing them all grouping together and not paying attention to the coronavirus. They probably wouldn't show that if Ohio won. Hey, what's up, Zach? Glad you're here. Oh, he gave Jeremiah said he gave a copy of Zach's book to a sheriff the other day. He took it and just sat in his car. You got tired of watching him read it, but he didn't see me move. You didn't see him move for an hour or better. Oh, perfect. Let me see who was reading it. He's like, one of two things happened. Either he was stunned, or he was stunned either way. It was like, man, they figured all this out, or man, this is my employer. Either he was a Gematria pro police officer, Freemason, Jesuit, or he was like, man, I need to get off this. And hopefully he turned in his badge. Hopefully he read that book, turned in his badge, kept his gun. Hopefully he needs it against his fucking former employer when the time comes, which is now. But yeah, Zach. Zach, and anyone who just joined, we can recap this 12-year-old ritual real quick. A 12-year-old was killed after a grenade likely bought at an antique mall exploded, and grenade 54 today with 54 numerology. And we have here at updated at 11/12. So today on January 12th, they're reporting that a 12-year-old boy was killed after a grenade exploded, updated at the 12th minute of the hour. And where did he buy it from? North Carolina, the 12th state. And then the child was killed on December 23rd, 2020, a day with 12 numerology. 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0. Day with 12 numerology. And then it was in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's 112. Charlotte 112. Today's 1/12. Fancy Flea Antique Mall. Fancy Flea 37 to 12 prime. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible how coded this stuff is. And then they even have here another 112. So Charlotte 112. Today is 112 reporting it. And they say the child was killed December 23rd by an exploding grenade that ATF believes was bought on June 13th from the Fancy Flea Antique Mall in Charlotte, North Carolina. June 13th, 613 is the 112 prime number. So it's just 12s and 112s. The Catholicism 112. And then from June 13th to December 23rd is 193 days to 44 prime, kill 44, execution 44. So it's just, there you have it. The same old rituals, the same old, my computer's going to die. But yeah, it's just, and people believe it. They'll read it and they'll say, "Oh." The thing is that the problem is the people, they don't care that that 12 states there. Like none of the people who believe this stuff is going to care that Virginia is the 12th state. Even the people who live, or not Virginia, excuse me, North Carolina. Even the people who are in North Carolina, they're not going to, that's the problem. The non-masked people want to kill all the masked people. That's what they believe. They want to kill. Well, I mean, they're not fully wrong, to be honest, but from their perspective, they're wrong. I mean, I don't want to, spread my germs and kill them. That's not what I'm trying to do because I know it's not going to work. That's the thing is, I know that being around them, it's not going to do anything to them. So, if I wanted to kill them, I wouldn't use biological warfare. Well, I would use real, I would use real biological warfare if I wanted to use that. Of course, speaking in this scenario that's being painted based on what they're saying about me, for the record, YouTube saying I'm threatening people and shit. Nope, not doing anything. Why would I? Not to mention, guys, I've been in chemistry lab. I know how exact that shit has to be. I've been in biology classes. I don't think biological warfare is something I would like to fuck with. That's something that would just be difficult for me to do. And it's just like, why? And I look at the FBI probably taking notes right now. Like, no, guys, I'm trying to get the fuck up, like, out of here and wake up the rest of the world. Why would I want to, risk being stuck in an American prison or any American system? It's definitely on my list of things to do. Trump administration reverses course and adopts part of Biden vaccine distribution plan. We can get this vaccine numbers on this. 1034, Make America Great Again 134. You murder 34. They plan to release reserve second doses immediately. So they're pushing these doses real quickly.
Vaccines to protect against the coronavirus are finally here, and shots are going into arms. The rollout started right before the holidays, with shots for healthcare workers and residents of long-term care facilities.
Next phase.
Federal health officials say the general public should be able to start getting vaccinations by late February and into March. So when a COVID-19 vaccine becomes available to you, how do you know if you should get it? Let's break it down. So far, 2 coronavirus vaccines have received emergency use authorization in the United States. The first one is Pfizer. It's 2 shots given 21 days apart, and it's recommended for people who are 16 years of age and older. The second one is Moderna. It's also 2 shots, but they're given 28 days apart, and it's recommended for people who are 18 years of age and older. Research is being done to see if coronavirus vaccines are safe for children and younger teens.
Derek Chauvin being tried separately.
If you've already had COVID-19, these recommendations don't change for you. You should still get the vaccine because the immunity you got from being sick might have waned. If you're currently sick with COVID-19, you should wait to get the shot until you've recovered.
Numbers are just COVID pandemic numbers.
If you're part of one of these recommended groups and you're also a pregnant woman, you can still choose to get the vaccine. But you should know that these vaccines were not extensively studied in pregnant women, so there's limited safety data to look at for that group. On the other hand, COVID-19 itself poses a risk for pregnant women. The CDC says that some women who contract COVID-19 are at an increased risk of severe illness and might also be at an increased risk for having a preterm birth. A discussion with your doctor can help you make a decision that's right for you. Consider how much virus is spreading in your community and what your personal risk of contracting the virus might be, depending upon your job or other activities. If you're part of one of the recommended groups and you're also a woman who's nursing your new baby, you can still choose to get the vaccine as well. Both Pfizer and Moderna are mRNA vaccines, which are not thought to be harmful for a nursing child, according to the CDC. If you're part of one of the recommended groups and your immune system is compromised, you can also choose to get the vaccine. But you should know these vaccines weren't substantially studied in immunocompromised people, so there's not enough data on how safe they are or how effective they are yet. On the other hand, getting infected with COVID-19 can be risky for people with compromised immune systems. A discussion with your doctor can help you make a decision that's right for you. Consider that your immune response to the vaccine might be reduced. Allergic reactions to vaccines are generally pretty uncommon. Anaphylaxis, which can trigger a rash and trouble breathing, for example, only happens in about 1 out of every 1 million doses. That said, the CDC says you shouldn't get the shot if you're allergic to the components in these vaccines, which you can review on the vaccine's product labels. If you have common allergies, for example, to certain animals or foods, the FDA says you're no more likely than the general public to have an allergic reaction to these coronavirus vaccines. And so, if the vaccine is recommended for you, you should get vaccinated.
They're mocking you. Come on. And that wasn't even the headline that was getting me. It was this 107, 17, FBI 17. Oh, man. I hope there was no video playing in the background. Let me check the chat. Sound seems fine this whole time. Okay. But FBI 17 updated at 107. Talking about war, putting war in caps, or not caps, but quotations. War 42. 39. Vaccine 42. Washington's the 42nd state. Although, you know, I think this they mean the federal government. Well, you know what I mean. The capital of the United States of America. Yeah. But this still could be a part of the riddle. And again, they remind you, see, Maryland, Virginia, never forget, D.C. is in between Virginia and Maryland. It is run by the Catholic Church. This entire nation is one big riddle. And if you live here, especially, you must understand the riddle. Like, why would you live here and they're playing these riddles right in front? You're living on a game board and you don't even know what the fucking rules are. I mean, it's literally it. Why would you do that? You're forced to play a game from the Catholic Church, and you don't want to know what the squares say. The squares say, you know, this and this and that, right, on the game board. You don't want to read what's on the squares. You need this knowledge, Gematria numerology, to efficiently read what's on the squares. But these people are walking around, they don't want to read, because instead, guess what? On the side of the game board, there's cards that you can draw whenever you want. And the cards are like, yo, watch this football game. Oh, watch this basketball game. You know what I mean? Oh, yo, go look at Tom Brady's Twitter and look how awesome he is and wish that you had a life like his. Like, these are, and then the rules are you can draw them whenever you want. And these people just keep on drawing the cards. But every time you draw the card, you can't move at all on the board. So these people are literally on the start position on the game board, still drawing cards, reading them, you know, doing the cards, and not even moving at all. Because they just love the cards. They keep drawing them. That's what they're doing. This is literally the nation they're in. And this is the game they're playing. And they don't care what is around them, how it's being operated. And that's a big problem. Because now they got this bullshit on their fucking faces. I mean, what do you think's next? Even after all the vaccine stuff, let's say like 5, 10, 15 years down the line, like, what do you think's next? I mean, there's always something next with these people. If they can push vaccines and all this medical shit, there might be another phase that won't even be so medical, right? They say, okay, we did the medical shit. That's now rolling in the background. We've even done the blackouts. We did this and that. There's going to be something else. And these guys, and then the government will give these people a solution, and they do the solution. Plug your asshole up with this, you know? Put this now over your face on top of the mask. Oh, you know, stay inside your house constantly forever. Like, I mean, yep, found one. Wait, so here, let's see if this was published yesterday. This Anderson talks about how he learned to accept being gay. Let's see if this was published yesterday, because yesterday was the day with 33 numerology, gay 33. It doesn't have to be. If it's not, it's fine. I mean, I'll accept the loss. It could have been published even before yesterday, but let's just check. See, January 11th. January 11th. You see how you can see the headline and guess the day they published the propaganda, the ritual. We do this all the time with again, well over 90% success rate. Why? Because it's by the numbers rituals all the time. Anderson 36, Cooper 36, born the 3rd of June, 3/6, and has a show called Anderson Cooper 360, and now Full Circle, which is 360. If you're new here, what did you just see? Yesterday this was published, right? 1 plus 11
Next one
plus
is another
21.
text question from Mickey.
1/11/21. 1 plus 11 plus 21 is 33. Gay equals 33. G is the 7th letter, A is the 1st, Y is the 25th, you add them all, 33. So do you understand how, knowing how they always use 33, again, homosexual is what? 1/370, 33rd prime. When you see how they always do this, time in, time out, day in, day out, you understand then how you can accurately just guess that. Again, it's not me showing off or anything. It's me just trying to use this to prove to you. I mean, again, it could have been published anything. It could have been published 2 days ago, today, 3 days ago, last month. They brought it back today. But that's what I'm saying. When they do that, they would probably have this up yesterday, if this is from months ago. But they're telling you this published yesterday. And that's when, you know, and they probably had it on the front page yesterday too. And there's probably a reason why it's on there today. Don't brush that aside too, but that's the main reason. What republic? What is a republic? What's that supposed to even be? Your Republic 86, like blood sacrifice? Because this is a Jesuit dictatorship. That's all it is. A big mind control operation. This is all fake. Like, nothing here that goes on means anything to anyone. It does nothing for them, for the nation. It just distracts them. No, you gotta look towards the Vatican. Yeah, second shot. Yep. Or see them get the boosters too. They probably won't get the boosters or anything. They'll just say, "Oh, we showed you already. You know, we're not gonna show you every time." Throw them in the wood chipper. Jeremiah's about to do wood chipper. Nice. Chip the limbs of your yard for kindling. Emergency wood stove. Good. See, that's good. When these people cut your power, you got a stove. Guys, I know this might suck, but I kind of want to see these people cut the power, do this blackout shit in the dead of winter. It's not gonna, like, when they do it in the summer. That's the thing is, like, I know this gang is sick, but it's like part of me feels like they also do things like that to keep people moving along, right? Oh, let's do it some of that maybe in the summer, so at least people can, like, maybe not go too crazy. But no, fuck it. I want to do it in the dead fucking winter where most of the nation is cold as fuck, and these people, wait, what you gonna do? Because these people need to fucking learn. I mean, it's like, okay, now do you want to fucking fight back? Now do you want to go and tell them to turn the power back on because it's a staged blackout, right? Because they're going to ritualistically bring the power back if they do. So they can turn it back whenever they want. The UK is now saying it's okay to mix the Pfizer and Moderna shot on the second dose if you have no choice. The UK is saying that. Oh, maybe the NHS is, the authority behind that. Not that I trust any of that, but I mean, I always think, okay, what authority are they giving to the gullible, the masses for this one? Why not 201? Yeah, mix and matching. That's what I'm saying. Now they got you mixing and matching the vaccines. It's just so silly. And people are going to fall for it. Oh, the news said I can do it. The government said I can mix and match. Guys, that's probably what's going to happen. They probably mix and match, and that's probably like the secret sauce that, going to get you tossed.
Oh.
And, everyone who does it in England is a fucking tosser. Get your fucking mix and match vaccine. That's probably what a tosser should be. That's what they should change that name. Anyone who gets 2 fucking vaccines, or any at all, is a fucking tosser. That's what they fucking are. Falling for the agenda, leading everyone down the path. I just want the wood chipper. Man, I love to play this, but thanks for sharing. But you know how these people go. Your copyright strike my ass. Well, that's it. I mean, this should be us anyway. We should be this type of environment, chopping on wood, out in this environment, living. Again, if the government shut down the power, what would happen to these people? Nothing. Or very little. If you're living out in the wilderness like this type of shit, these people can't do much to you. There's no COVID crap. There's no masters. There's little they can do. They have to come there and actually physically kill you. Physically, yank you out. Overpower you. But again, I feel like at that point you're playing off like, do they give a fuck about me? Unless they're targeting you specifically. I think they're trying to control the most of the world, the world that they have their hands on, with the media, the TV, which is, again, think about the GDP. You got to think about the GDP. It's money, it's control, right? They want to control these nations with these big GDPs, with the power to, like, move things, make moves, which is obviously America, among other nations. So, like, you really think they really care about, like, just, like, bumfuck literally nowhere in the world where you can't probably even know the name of? They probably don't remember the name of. Again, that's just all when people just refuse to do anything. Because again, I'm trying to wake up and fight back. But man, at the end of the day, if we can form our community, our homestead, and just say, well, we tried, we're still gonna keep trying, right? But we can't guarantee that we're gonna stop these people before it's too late. So at least as a community, we cannot be the ones fucked. Gotta stop for a second because I think that's it for the propaganda. Here, anyone new here, you're probably thinking, I'm laughing because it's the same like formula every stream. You're thinking, oh, it's local news that's rigged. It is. I'm showing you here now. President Trump says tremendous anger in nation over impeachment. So the fact that this is national news, but we do have it quoted, and I think the state of Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, could have chosen a different thing to quote. I'm looking for Buckeye numbers. Ohio numbers. Tremendous anger, 71. The Catholic 71, the Roman Catholic Church 226, 179 to 41st prime. So not there. And that's fine. I show all the time. Like, with national type of stories, you get way less. But if you do the straight up local news, like with the Ohio National Guard, oh, DC Mayor, whoops. We even published at 247, Ohio 47, DC 47. I mean, you see what they're literally doing right here. DC 47, Ohio 47. They're publishing something about DC with the 6,200 Guard members. Guard 84, National Guard 56, 137, like authority, the 33rd prime. But did we get the numbers from Ohio on this? We actually did. We did it right away. 1247, or excuse me, 247. They always do this. That's why I came here to show you how it's very rampant. You find these numbers easily through this. And there's just another 47 for the books anyway. U.S. asking states to speed vaccine, not hold back second dose. You see, they want to vaccinate people as quick as possible. Justin Fields playing what might be his last game before heading to the NFL. Don't tell me this guy is black. I hope he's not black, man. Don't tell me. He might not be. Just because I see a sick race riddle with this. But I have a feeling I've seen this guy before and he was white. Which is good. You know, they're not going to be doing all this. Oh, God. No, I'm wrong. Justin Fields? What you doing, boy? I'm Justin Fields, massa. Did you get it? I'm Justin Fields, massa. Working, no worries. This is the riddle that they're doing to this boy. Black boy, farmed athlete for Ohio State, heading to the NFL by the numbers. He's going to be heading to the NFL by the code. Justin Fields, I mean, come on, man. Justin with a Saturnian name, you know, Justin 42, obviously. Justin 40, I got 15 minutes left. Justin 42, like Saturn, like nigger, more importantly in this riddle. Fields 28, like Buckeyes. 107, like Ohio, the 17th state. 107 to 28th prime. Justin Fields 148. Nigger equals 148 in the Jewish cipher. See? Justin Fields 148. Now look at the Jewish cipher. 148. This is the most hateful word for black people they use. They use it all the time. And these riddles. I cannot believe what I'm looking at right now. Justin Fields, and no one here cares. Everyone in Ohio, all they care about is, oh, Justin Fields and this big black guy gonna play football for us, and do this and this and that and that. And well, it's like, don't you guys get that this is a mockery? Justin Fields, the black guy. These people are farmed. Look at his birthday, 5/3. What does he play for? Ohio, 16. 53 is a 16 prime. This is an actor for the state of Ohio. And you can probably use his birth numerology if you want to predict, if you're trying to bet in the draft. I mean, there's probably more research you want to do, of course. And I don't even know how, it really all works. But could he end up playing for Ohio for his career, or where he's going to go to? But look at his birth numerology. But Buckeye 36. Because do you see how this is a farmed athlete? This guy was born and raised on a field to become a football player for Ohio. This is unbelievable. Again, Ohio 16, born 5/3, 53 to 16 prime. Buckeye equals 36, reversing the alphabetical order. He's born a date with 36, life lesson number. 107 numerology. His name equals 107. Fields 107. His last name, Fields 107, 35, born 3/5. With 107 numerology. Fields equals 55 like Ohio State. Guys, this is an actor. I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, wait. The Ohio State's 55. Again, they use both of them, especially the Ohio State. The Ohio State 55. See, born date with Fields 55. The Ohio. I want to do the 4-base ciphers. Keep it really simple for anyone new. Because I want you to see this. The Ohio State 55. His last name is Fields. Fields 55. Right. Fields 107. Born date with 107 numerology. March 5th. Right. Yeah, March 5th, 3/5. By the numbers. This is incredibly encoded. And we can see how many days from yesterday was his birthday. Or to his upcoming birthday. How old is he right now? 21 right now. Like Justin 21. Jesuit 21. So from that game, was 54 days to his birthday. Look, 53 days. A span of 54. Jesuit order 54. But 53 days. Born 5/3. 53 is the 16th prime. He plays Alabama. From his birthday. Alabama 50, 31-13. Alabama does a lot of riddles by 31-13. There's actually shown so many of them through all the rigged sports, especially. Guys, if you want a cheat code, anytime you see Alabama in anything, just know it's a completely coded riddle from the Jesuits. They do it all by the numbers down there. And in Ohio, too, obviously. Also, like his initials, J's the 10th letter, F's the 6th, JF 106, like Columbus. See, Justin Fields, JF. This is a Manchurian actor, an athlete. Fake news. The games are fake. Should prove it right there. Now I can't wait to see what team he goes to. This stuff gets me actually interested. Like, now I actually care. Like, I want to see what team he goes to, how it's by the numbers. Like, it's following a game, right? I might just start doing this so I can actually be interested and care about this crap. Guys, but if you're not on that wave, if you just like it for because you think it's real, it's awesome, it's inciting, guys, the games are so fake. What's exciting about it? They mock you every single time. The plays are bullshit. They do the dumbest things. Insurrection Act 1807. Insurrection Act of 1807. Yep, like Society of Jesus 187. So that's a good thing we found this, because it's another thing to cover. I guess that's my take on the whole Alabama game. Because I didn't look at it and decode it. Can I tell you though that this is an agent for the Jesuits here, Ryan Day? Yep. Can I tell you that how they're showing a 33 right here? Look at this, 33. Walter Camp, credited with making modern football, American football. That's what I meant to say. Camp 33, Masonry 33. They have 33 right here. I mean, come on. This is how I get my thumbnails a lot of times. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of times. It's if I remember to use it, but it's for a perfect video. You guys feel free to always use these photos for your own productions. And within the legal limits, of course. I'm not trying to tell you to do anything bad with them, so YouTube says I'm doing that. 33 Ryan Day. 33rd, that's what it means. Whoops. Okay. Ohio 16 at 7/16. This published. And I also like how they structure this to have the number 1 Alabama, and then under here number 3 Ohio State, Alabama 13. So see how Alabama wins in this big 13 ritual, number 1 against number 3, and the 13 Alabama wins. Alabama equals 13. Well, you could just decode and see how bullshit this shit is by just reading this. Like, that's something you don't have to watch the sports games or care or know about them. I can't name a single person on Alabama's team. I can't name a single thing any of them do. I know some of the riddles with the six championship, the stadium. I blank out on them. It's just so sad that I blank out on them. But Alabama's been so many rigged championships. That's why, guys, I say, if you're only following me, why are you making a great mistake? Zach's been covering these. He was in the chat. Gematria Effect News, Gematria Effect Sports. Been busting these riddles wide open for several years, calling all his championships correctly year after year after year after year, winning a bunch of people shitloads of money. So, why would you not just get his information? Wrote 2 books. I mean, you see that you see how sports are rigged. If you want more proof, more evidence. Sean Wade, defensive back. This is bullshit. Look, this guy in the Jesuit colors, holding his hands up, doing this Masonic pose. Because these are the Freemasons, posing in their propaganda. Who's this woman? Oh, this is local news. Oh, I thought it was somebody looked at before. So we haven't seen this yet. Look at this. Another photo. You guys are giving us the best photos. This is a Masonic Jesuit right here, probably. This is probably a Masonic ritual that he's doing. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, what is it, a protester? No, come on. Declare martial law before the 20th. It's possible. Chaos 19. I mean, I think January 19th will be the best day for some really, really big thing to happen, just because it's 119 in 2021 involving Donald Trump. Guys, the only reason I hope this doesn't come true, it's for a dumbass reason, but it's just like if it comes, it's just be like, man, it'll be the biggest other big. It's just be another big dump in our face, right? It's just be the Catholic Church taking another big dump right on your face. They're saying, oh yeah, here we're doing it again, big ass riddle. You guys know what's gonna happen. This ripest day of the year, and we're gonna do it. Bam. And then people still say, "Oh, after the fact, this is stupid. How do you do?" It's like it's ridiculous. Second. White House moving day. This White House day. Update at 7:04. See Masonic 74. Yeah, we'll leave off with this. Another 74.
And what about the actual
107 video. Alright. Yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. I'm gonna head back to work. But no problem, Adam Lastman. I hope I added 10 years to your life. More so. But I'm glad that you guys were laughing, having a good time, because it's always cool how that happens, because it's really always it's always unintentional. I mean, I think there's been streams where I probably don't laugh at all. I really think there's been streams I don't laugh at all. But I mean, it just shows it's all about their propaganda. I mean, these people decide to put 12, 12, 12, 12, 12 up and down everywhere. And that's what they do. That's what they like to do. Justin Fields, black guy Justin Fields. I was like, oh, I think this guy actually might be white. Please be white. Oh no, is other black boy being shamed with a Justin Fields name? I mean, what the complete encoded name, birth numerology, and everything. That's what they. I mean, number 2 QB. It's just silly. I think I should do a title check. Blood sacrifice. I mean, the grenade was one of the blood sacrifice rituals by the number 12. I wonder if there should be more though. Lockdown learning. 33 from England 33. Guys, I hate how they do this too. Sure, I guess maybe take up JavaScript, maybe I can't. It might be hard coded somewhere else. But they take you straight to American propaganda. Like I don't want to look at like I didn't come here for American propaganda. I literally came here to hopefully maybe add in another minute or two of some quick thing from England. See? Only woman on U.S. death row, or you get 42. Female number 67. Lisa Montgomery. I want something fresh because you could probably read about this woman from years ago. But 69. Lisa 67. See, what woman 69 like Lisa Montgomery, and then what is it? No, female. I swear it's woman 67 in the Jewish Gematria. I think that's what it is. No, it's 1021. Look out for January 21st though, or October 21st for women. Yeah, it's true. I don't know why I feel like there's a 67. Oh yeah, female 67 in the Jewish cipher. So female 67 in the Jewish cipher. I guess both patterns. I said she can have woman and female numbers. Lisa 67, like female. Woman 69, like Lisa Montgomery 69. That's why we're looking at this, to exactly see what they're doing here, and they're doing it by exactly how we said they were going to do it. Sure, there's no 42. And that's why a lot of times I say the numbers of this one pattern. We have, a handful, like 4 numbers. I mean, sure, it's not going to be 42 every time. That's misleading. Like, I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm not trying to make, be 100% all the time. I'm not trying to play games. Like, I'm not going to say 42 every single time if, again, it doesn't matter what I say, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to emphasize that they use numbers within these base ciphers to do it, and then they'll use the Jewish cipher too here and there. Well, more than here and there, but here and there will help you see things if you want more information. And look at this. See, I came to BBC to look for some blood sacrifice rituals. And we see this, look, Montgomery, now 52, would have been the first female federal inmate to be put to death in almost 70 years. Had her execution in Terre Haute, Indiana, gone ahead as scheduled on 12 January. As they write, in England. That's why I love how even England's giving us this. England is letting us know this. 121. Blood sacrifice 121. Her execution was scheduled then. You see that? It's just insane. So that's their blood sacrifice ritual. Just right there, right off the front page of BBC. Biden has a stammer like me. No, it's not a stammer. No, it's senile and he's old. Maybe he's always talked like that, but no, he's an actor. They're trying to excuse him just being stammer. And look at that time again, people in England. This is just dumb though. The whole point of my research is to show what they're showing in England. I don't want American propaganda. That's what BBC.com is. Like, where's the fucking UK? It's like you see how they do this. You can't even, if you want to look at what's going on in the UK, they make it difficult. Like why isn't a UK section? Like, how do I get there? And they redirect you to BBC.com. There's nothing you can do. There's something you can do, but like, right? What's the average person going to do? Be programmed by the American branded propaganda. This is what they want Americans to read. This is what they want them to be programmed with. See how this works? See, more Kamala Harris. You can't escape this shit. Oh, Sheldon Adelson, dead at 87. Another blood sacrifice. Casino mogul and political donor Sheldon Adelson, the founder of Las Vegas Sands casino company. Mr. Adelson was known for his support of conservative causes and Israel, dying at 87. And look, Zionists. Look at that. Zionist equals 112. Today is January 12th. Support of Israel dying. Because BBC is just getting us the works right now. They're not disappointing at all. They never do. They never have. It's always encoded propaganda from the Jesuits with these people. Adelson 38, you know. $952, death 52. Benjamin Netanyahu's tweeting this. So how many days from his birthday did he die? When are they telling us this? Lymphoma. American Patriot. Look at how the guy who runs the casinos, right, is here with Israel and all this type of stuff. That's what they're telling you. I mean, no, it's not Israel runs everything. It's just the gang made Israel out of the World War. This gang runs the casinos. And again, it's a whole, Jews, all the money, that whole stereotype. That's what they're doing. The Jew with all the money in the casinos. That's what, again, it's not me saying. This is clearly in the propaganda. Why should they strike me for saying that? It's like explaining, things like that. Ridiculous. Born in 1933. His 8/4 birthday, 84, Jesuit 84. Died yesterday. So from his 87th birthday, the Catholic Church 87. Five months, 8 days. 5 months, 7 days. Jews 57. What's casino equal in Las Vegas Sands? Casino 38. I had a feeling in my mind that's what it was when I saw Adelson 38 and 25. See the death 38 25. Today on this blood sacrifice day we get death 38 25. Casino 38 25. And casino is also 193. The 44 prime kill 44. You saw death 118. And Adelson, whatever you pronounce it, 2538. Las Vegas Sands. Founder. Las Vegas Sands, 35 like Catholic. 143 like Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. Las Vegas 86 like blood sacrifice. Sands 57. He does die. It's probably called the Sands. Sands 57, dying 5 months 7 days from his birthday. Sands 12 reporting it to us on the 12th. At least it's on his front page on the 12th. Here he is with Donald Trump and his wife Miriam holding the menorah because Donald Trump's Jewish. You see this? They're telling you right here, guys. Donald Trump is Jewish. He's on the shekel. He is an Israeli actor, an actor for Israel, for the Society of Jesus who runs Israel. Trump menorah. I mean, guys, we're just getting excellent photographs today. See, with the seals of Solomon behind, next, kind of snowboarding on top of these stripes, like the American flag. A lightning rod, like Satan, satanic. A lightning rod. They have that here with all this. I mean, come on, man. What else do you need to see? Talking about violating, corrupting laws. Thing of Bible Command 113A. So if a lightning rod equals 113, that would be the big telling thing. But it's fine if it doesn't. 213, death 213. Catholic Church 6975. But I think I thought it'd be very fitting if that was like 113 and then talk about stuff like that. June 14th. How many days he died from Trump's birthday? 211 days. The 47 prime, Trump 47. He died 211 days from Trump's birthday. What, his 74th birthday? Jesuit Order 54. Okay, I'm just done with this. It's the same numbers all day long. It really is. Last 5 months, 4 days. Yeah, I should have ended the stream before this. I think I'm just wasting. And I'm gonna stop saying that because I know you guys. It's not a waste of time. We're just keep exposing this. I get all that, but it's like, man, it's the same shit. I mean, really, it's the same fucking coded garbage every single time. I mean, it's no different. But if we need this much repetition to prove our point, then we do. Because I live in a nation of these people are so fucking brain dead. Where yeah, you have to prove your point so many times from the finally maybe get it. Woman used dog exception to walk husband on leash. See, USA and Canada. It's always this dumb shit coming out of US and Canada. Capitol riots. It was life or death. '76. Blood sacrifice 76. 257. Also 95, like the 95 Theses. Jesuits sent to insurrect that essentially. That's where they were formed. It was life or death. Life or death. It was life or death 76, 257. Blood sacrifice 76, 257. You see that? BBC is giving you the numerology, the encoded propaganda. I still am looking for the English nonsense, but we don't get any of that. And look at this. 2-minute, 24-second video. The Society of Jesus equals 224. The Society of Jesus 224. They give you a 224-second video, which is what? Or excuse me, they give you a 2-minute, 24-second video, which is what? Jesuit Order 144, 144 seconds. 144-second video. See that? BBC. BBC World News. More. Maybe I have to click more to get English. England. Reality check. All right, let's check our reality from BBC. Georgia voter fraud claims fact checked. But the whole election system is fake and rigged. This is all bullshit. Who stormed the Capitol? A bunch of actors, federal agents. Can the world's largest vaccine maker meet demand? Yes. Because all the sheep who demand it, they'll get it for them. Why disappearing vaccine needles aren't a scam? What about the ones where they don't even press the syringe at all? See, they don't call that one out. The COVID spike after Thanksgiving. This is just stupid. No, it won't alter your DNA. First off, it's called mRNA, so altering your RNA is different than DNA. Sure, maybe over time it has that effect, but like if people are saying it alters your RNA, why are they comparing it to DNA? It's the same reason they're saying, oh, masks stop bacteria and sneezing. It's like, okay, we're talking about virus. Why are you comparing viruses to bacteria now? I mean, it's microchips, false vaccination claims. Injecting RNA into a person doesn't do anything to the DNA of a human cell. Then what does it do, though? What does it do to the RNA of a cell, them? What does it do to anything else? It works by giving the body instructions to produce a protein which is present on the surface of the coronavirus. Yeah, so you have an RNA that's not supposed to be in your body that's giving your body instructions to produce a protein. What happens when the body keeps producing that protein when it's not designed to do that? Like your body wasn't designed to be producing these proteins. What are the side effects of that? Every cause has an effect. It's not harmless. Nothing's going to happen. And the thing is, it's a lot of things where a small change in a system can and will lead to catastrophic results. Again, the people in America, they don't understand things like this. So even this explanation is enough not to take it. Why would you want something in your body that does this? The immune system then learns to recognize and produce antibodies against the protein. No, it doesn't. And by that, I mean, like, learns. Is that how it learns it? Or is it just forced to do it? You know what I mean? Over time. It's simple. We manipulate your DNA with a vaccine, implant you with a chip, make society cashless, and put all money on the chip. Then you do exactly as you're told, or we turn off your chip, and you starve until you decide you're ready to be obedient again. Claims that Bill Gates' plans to use the vaccine to manipulate or alter human DNA have been widely shared. Because I don't care what I said all the time, I don't care what the vaccine's supposed to do. It's dumb regardless of what it's going to do to you. Like the answer should be the same. It's different patterns, but they all break out the same way, right? Why would you take anything from the government? That's the whole point. Maybe some blonde girl, probably some blonde Trump supporter. They always do this, always. That's why we have Kellyanne Conway. We got people like her giving you the stuff. False. See, they have the word false, which equals 2992. False right here with this blonde girl. It's just so sick how they do it. That's what it's called, a dumb blonde stereotype. They use that all the time. It gets pathetic. Like if I was, that's what I'm saying. If I was a blonde woman, like, why don't people say this shit? All this justice, this and that. Okay, why doesn't anyone care that blonde women are literally shamed all the time, and it's fucking fine? But it's not fine for other things. Like, I'm not even being funny. It's just ridiculous. If I was a blonde woman, no, I wouldn't want to be known as the dumb blonde. I want to be known as someone who's just immediately dumb, and then be portrayed that way in the media all the time. But nobody speaks out against that at all. They speak out against everything else that the media, shoves in their face to do. That's the whole point. They don't think for themselves. You need independent thought to think that way and think, isn't that all kind of fucked up? And then you see how they do in the media day after day, and they even give you actors like Kellyanne Conway and Megan Elgany, where the fuck her name is, there's Mel Eleni, what the fucking name is these people? You even have Ivanka Trump. It's just stupid, man. Chance of virus will then. False. How's this false? They have no liability. It says. See? They don't mention that at all. See? Recovery rate, blah, blah, blah. About 90% people could COVID survive it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's around, we'll die. Mr. Okay. Person dies. I'm trying to see. Reading it really fast. Overall death rate, breaking down taking vaccine individuals, misses the point of vaccinations. Effort by society to protect others. It doesn't though. It's not an effort. It's dumb. It doesn't protect anyone. If it makes, think about it. If taking a vaccine makes people injured, it fucks people up, it can kill you, it can harm you. Then, when an effort to protect people say no vaccine, let's take the least harmful route to do this, and a vaccine's not the answer. But you see how they don't talk anything about the no liability. So how's this false? With no liability from a corrupt industry, they don't explain this at all, which means this is true, right? They're lying with omission. Even if the vaccine doesn't alter your, because I can't prove that it alters your DNA, and I don't care if it does or not. Even if it doesn't, look what they're saying it does, without a doubt. And this is true. There's no liability from this corrupt industry. So why would you take it? Look at the logo, BBC Reality Check with this all-seeing eye. I mean, guys, is this for real? Oh my goodness, man. This is just silly. I mean, this is just, again, I hope people get the point. They're gonna see it. These are the type of things you just tweet and people will get it. It's silly. Yeah, BBC's really been going in right now. Why do Swedes love doing something that Americans hate? Everything that's not fucking pathetic. Sweden is infamous for having.
I love to pay my taxes.
Oh.
Yeah, I like paying taxes.
Yeah, because it's programming, guys. They're loyal to their government. And guys, Americans love paying taxes also. That's the whole point. They do, or else they wouldn't do it. They love paying taxes because they all do it. They all don't want to fight back. They all don't want to organize a collective to say fuck taxes. Sweden's most trusted institutions. And also, maybe these people don't get fucked in the ass by taxes. Maybe they're the highest in the world, but maybe one, what if they're not? And two, what if it just all equals out to it's like, oh, it's actually not that bad? Guys, I wouldn't be surprised if paying taxes in Sweden is nowhere near as bad as paying taxes here. And it probably actually goes to something that's decent there. I'm just guessing. It probably goes to the propaganda and also garbage there too. Guys, taxes are bullshit anyway. I'm not defending taxes. I think they're stupid. But I'm sure paying taxes the Nordic way is, guys, doing anything the Nordic way is better doing anything the American way. How to hack winner like a Swede. Why small talk is cheap in Sweden. Because they're probably trying to connect with you, not the American garbage. Why young Swedes are burning out. Because they keep falling for this agenda. Why so many young Swedes live alone? Because everyone's programmed and stupid. And then they have here, see the Nordic queen with freedom to roam. Freedom, see, freedom. And again, it's all in the mindset. It's all in your mind. Guys, what's stopping you from doing what she's doing right now? Probably finances and willpower. Again, it doesn't have to be, guys, this is her, she loves this. This is her ancestral land, right? This is where she belongs. That's why, it's just perfect for her. Me, I couldn't do this. I couldn't be here unless if I really had to, I would do it. But you know what I mean? If I had the option, no. But it's the same idea. Out in the wilderness with her animal friend, chilling, not paying taxes. I like paying taxes. Yeah, you do. You've been a slave to the Swedish government your entire life. So I'm not even closing with that. I mean, I feel like now I'm just kind of going on. We're already over 2 hours. Interesting, Daniel. Yeah, sure it is. Yeah, this is a joke, man. You guys, so I'll leave it there. Thank you guys for being here for 2 hours. Really appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, no problem. Gematria Great. Thanks for being here. I mean, you're here every day, and I really appreciate that. Like, you guys do not have to be here every single time, right? So the fact that you guys are here this consistently, I mean, I'm distracted with work half the time too, but you guys hold through and chill. Oh, nice. See, got Nathan through work. Perfect. That's always a good indicator. Got Nathan through work. Glad to do that. So anyone just joined, watch the replay. I think after seeing that 12 riddle, I think it was over. Honestly, I mean, everything else was just filler. Same old garbage from the Jesuits. You know, again, I'm not trying to denounce anything else we saw. It's just, again, it's the same. Once you see how they do it once and see how they do it for a few times, that's what they do. So now you can be confident, share this knowledge, go out and do something about it. That's what I'm all about. Like, building that confidence for people who are new or not. It's hard to even say this. I mean, you saw the riddles today. It can't be anything else but this game. Maritime slave. You haven't paid the cancels tax for like 7 or so years. Put those fuckers on notice. Code note of conditional agreement to pay the request for clarification. Yep. Waste of time. Yeah. Well, good job, bro. I'll catch you guys later. I'll see you in the next one.